to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, be sure to like and subscribe. It's what makes these videos possible. So today I want to go a little bit more in depth about who we are, how me and Melissa met, our story, where we came from 2019, all our traveling, and just craziness. And then also what we've got planned for 2020, trips we've got planned, just everything going on. So 2019 was a crazy year. It started off right at the beginning of the year. Melissa was still getting better from a broken foot. She broke it, she broke it once initially, and then it healed wrong. It broke in the same place again, and then she went into the doctor and it didn't heal right again. She needed surgery, and then they re-broke it and then put a screw in. So that was like a year-long process on crutches, and she just got off the crutches right at the beginning of 2019, and which was perfect timing because our wedding was planned for March. And so yeah, that was just craziness. And so all the rest of the beginning of the year and the end of winter, we were planning our wedding, where we wanted to do it, just everything like that. If you want to know a little bit more of what it's like to plan a wedding, because there's so much more than you could possibly imagine, and even the day before the wedding, there's stuff that isn't done. So if you want to hear a little bit more about that, drop a comment in the description below. But yeah, so after our wedding, we went on a honeymoon. We flew into LA. We stayed in Newport on Balboa Island for the whole trip, but we kind of went all over the place. We did days there in Laguna, into LA. We did a day down in San Diego. It was super fun, beautiful. I've posted some pictures on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, it's at @BenColeman_Oz, or OZ. But yeah, so that was super fun. We came back and then we kind of wrapped up her schooling. She graduated in May, so she got married during her last semester of college. So that was super fun. She came back and had finals and everything, so she was kind of in the slump for a little bit. But then right towards the end of her semester, things started moving super fast because we were planning on moving from Northern Virginia to Salt Lake City, Utah, right pretty much afterwards. We were planning for moving beginning, middle of June, and she graduated the end of May. So that was super, super crazy. We didn't have the money for a big moving truck or anything like that, so I coordinated, talked to people on the phone, and found our apartment, and then we got a hitch trailer and I hooked it up to my 07 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So if you know anything about that car, I mean, it can tow, but it's not a truck, and it's also not supposed to tow everything you own in a small trailer across the country, like 2,200 miles. So that was super fun, and I warped like 2 brake motors in the process. So that was awesome. And right after I put them all on, and they're brand new rotors. So that was awesome. But we got here, and Melissa started having some crazy allergies to black mold in our apartment and having rashes. We went to the doctor's appointment. It was this whole doctor's appointment and ER visits for like 2 months. We couldn't figure out what it was. Just such a pain in the butt. Like just didn't want to believe us, wanted doctor's notes, didn't do an air test, just gave us a hard time. So we got out of that as soon as possible and moved up a little closer to Salt Lake City. So we did our honeymoon, did Laguna, San Diego, kind of California. We went to a couple beaches, went to like Ocean City, Louis Beach. I mean, 2019 was grinding. We didn't do a whole lot of trips. We kind of we're saving, we're working a ton. We're trying to save for a wedding, move across the country right afterwards, still paying some school expenses. Not only moving expenses, but we're also, moving into an apartment, and then a month later needing to move into another one. So we've kind of been just back to back to back a lot. So we're settled now, and it's 2019 was a great year. I mean, I got married. So we're here now, we're settled, everything's starting to, kind of get in a groove. Melissa's a behavioral technician for kids with autism. She kind of does in-house sessions, helps them, cope with emotion and frustration, how to communicate, advocate for themselves. It's super awesome, super fulfilling, super tiring, but she loves it. I'm doing a bunch of different stuff. Now I'm doing some freelance consulting, talking to businesses, doing some real estate investing. 2020 is looking awesome. So I'll kind of jump into that. We will be going to Colorado, and we'll probably make something out of that, go see some stuff. That's where I'm originally from. So rep Colorado, wearing a shirt actually right now. So I'm originally right outside south of Denver, so it'll be good going home, seeing some stuff, seeing some family. Melissa's only been there once, so that'll be fun. Later in the year, my sister right now is doing the Disney internship, where for several months she lives, works as 24/7 on property in Disney World. She gets to, talk to people. She has her college right under her name on her name badge. I mean, you should see her pictures that she's been posting on Instagram. It's so cool. At some point, we're hoping to go to Disney while she's there, because she can hook us up with some cool stuff, and it'll be kind of a cool trip. Later in the year, we're wanting to make a short trip down to Arizona. Melissa's never been. We'll probably go to like the Phoenix, Tempe, Mesa areas. My mom's originally from Mesa. All their family lived down there. But the big trip of this year, we are trying to go to do like a tour of Germany. We haven't worked out the details yet. We've done some tentative planning, priced some stuff out, but we're wanting to fly into Frankfurt and take the train down to Munich, do some stuff down there, kind of bounce around there for a couple days, and then work our way up to Berlin, kind of do Frankfurt down through Bavaria, and then work up in Berlin. But yeah, we're super excited for that. We're trying to make it happen. Finances are the biggest factor on that, so we're figuring that out. But that's the goal for 2020. I'm going to be getting back into school. I was in school, but during my freshman year of college, I got pneumonia, lost like 40 pounds in a month, got super sick, had some mental health issues. So I dropped out of school, and I've kind of been working on my career since, been working and kind of building up a reputation with different businesses and the kind of work ethic I have. So it's nice because I have experience, but it's also super discouraging because I'm getting back into school and I'm early 20s, and I won't be done till later 20s. I mean, everyone my age that graduated with me from high school already graduated from school. So I mean, that's frustrating. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get back in, get my degree, and keep working on stuff. I'm gonna start a business actually. So let me give you a timeline a little bit. So middle of April, I'm gonna get back into school, be doing some stuff online, and then probably July, August, I'm gonna start a business. More on that to come, because I'm gonna kind of, as I go through the process and structure it, get all the licenses and recruit some people, start working on that. I'll make videos on that, especially if you guys want to see that, because it's a difficult process. It's one I've been through before in Virginia. Started in e-commerce and a landscape company, a couple different things. I mean, it's tough to have a structured LLC filed business. You're paying taxes on it. You're taking account of your expenses for write-offs. You're doing marketing. You're doing all of this stuff at the same time, and at first you don't have the money to hire people out to just do mailers and everything like that. So I mean, it's a hard process. So if you guys want to hear more on that and kind of how to ease into it and increment into your expenses and making money so you can be profitable all the way through and kind of pay for things as you need it, put a comment in the description below and I'll let you guys know a little bit more about that. I mean, essentially summing it all up, 2019 was crazy, got us here, and 2020 is going to be even crazier, but hopefully some cool stuff. We can bring you guys along. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background before I get into making videos, just who's talking to you, and whether you know me or this is the first time you're tuning in, like and subscribe. Look at my Instagram. It's at BenColeman_Oz. And yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see. I'd love to talk about some travel more, and like how to plan it. Some of the trips that were coming up, I can make some videos on how I planned that. We can talk music. We can talk, let me know if you want like a podcast forum too, where I pull up some videos, do some responses, kind of talk open forum with you guys. Really any of those topics, anything that you guys want to see, just let me know and I'll make them. But until then, I'll see you guys next week. Once this kind of picks up a little bit more, I'm going to start making them twice a week. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.